because the Black app is not friendly. We cannot come out to bring information to people. The more we give information to you, the more we are also giving information to the enemy's camp. We are allowing the enemy to know our movement. Now, let me bring something down to you guys. The other camp there, they're against us. They are doing all their job. I'm not the best to make sure that they frustrate our efforts. I'm trying to see how I'm trying to make us to see that there are a lot of different avenues of people that are actually working against our job, our effort. Okay, frustration is coming from every corner. There are the people of Wumi. They are also trying to frustrate all our efforts. They will use they are friends to the palace. They're also friends to the police. You see what I'm saying? They have no content. We are the content. The more we come here to do our drama, we are the content for them. All right? They have nothing to talk about. If you go to them, they are streaming us. They are listening to us. Whatever you come up with is the analyzation that you come up with that they are going to be using. You are giving up. All the ideas that they are getting is from us. Can't you see that we are the one exposing ourselves to them? They've scared it themselves. All what they are doing, they said they are learning it from us. Do you know what is going on right now? The battle that is going on right now? This one is fighting people in our own camp. This one is fighting this. This one is fighting this. You will now be exposing ourselves to them for them to be able to use against the front runner. Because you are fighting me, I don't like you, I do not like you, I will expose you. We will not give it to them. They will not go and run with it. They will not go and start attacking. Why? Because because some people do not like you. So why are we doing all this into ourselves? So the people are not happy with our progress that we've made so far. And two, we are also fighting with the state. I mean, with the man in the palace, the man with the yellow shoe, is also frustrating our efforts. The police frustrating our efforts. The states, and even the federal, they have their own interests to cover too. So you see that the more we bring information out to the media, they are recording us. We are also letting them know, as I'm talking to you right now, I might be recorded at the police at the moment right now. They might be watching us too. And I actually know about this since since January that they are recording. They started with Yekudi. They started recording the Yekudi, which I actually have a pre-break of. All the time that they were holding down to spending, we got to know that they were recording us. They got to know that when we're talking about the money that we were raised for spending, they are recording us. They got to know that spending has money with him. When we were doing that goals of spending back then, they were recording. So that's when we got the preview that they were recording. The time that we arrested them, Prime Boy, they recorded the Yekudi. They show you to Prime Boy. They show you to Prime Boy. So they know, they are watching, they are listening. So you're now asking us, the legal team, to come and be here on TikTok, to come and be divulging information to who? To the enemy that are going to use the same information that you are giving to us against us. That's why I said that you guys also need to think. That's why I came up here to let you know, in case you don't know why they are doing the underground, because the more people you give information to, they'll start spreading it around themselves. And some of the people that are hosts that were supposed to be seeking for justice for Mohbad, they are now making friends with the other people on the other team. Then if information starts spreading around, the next thing, they will go and close the door, and we will now be trying to seek to get into the door. They've already locked it because we are already giving them all our strategies. So why won't they go underground? Nobody to trust anymore with information. If you try to go through the back door that, okay, let me create a backup group page like WhatsApp, you will tell them, don't record me. There will be one of them out of 12 that will go and record you, and then they will go and give it to other people. They will just be hearing your own voice being played into Wumi's platform. Backup group page like WhatsApp. You will tell them, don't record me. There will be one of them out of 12 that will go and record you, and then they will go and give it to other people. They will just be hearing your own voice being played into Wumi's platform. Who recorded? Despite the fact that you told them not to record, they will record you. So Why wouldn't you just keep quiet about this information right now? And we are on the critical state. And the other people that were supposed to be seeking justice together, they are bashing the legal team, bashing some of the hosts because they are angry that they do not have information. Why must we give you concrete information? Thanks for the gift. Why must we give you information? The information that we give to the public, they are using it against us. That's why I've been up here telling them to come up so that we can engage. They haven't. I've sent requests, invitation to some of those people that are saying that transparency, they want transparency of GoFundMe. How can you say that you want a transparency on the GoFundMe that we have not even touched that money? The money is out there to the public. It's about maybe $21,000 that is there right now. We've not touched the money. Yes, I support transparency and accountability of the money of the GoFundMe. So what are we talking about? But don't use the GoFundMe thing to fight your own battle. They want to use the GoFundMe. If they attack the GoFundMe, they're trying to tell people not to donate money. That is already the act of anti-justice. The way they are doing right now is they are actually going through the route of anti-justice. The team will mean they are attacking the GoFundMe. The people of Justice for Mohbad, they are also doing the same thing. So, and you're asking us that we should come and who do you want to give information to right now? Those people, the same that were actually fighting Justice for Mohbad, that is attacking GoFundMe or dragging Baba Mohbad or dragging Miwa. So who's going to give you information then? And then they went into the route of now dragging people, dragging this, coming with different narratives because you want to now do divide and rule. Let us fight. Let us make them fight against themselves. What can we use? They will use any loopholes and all stuff like that to create fight between. Let Miwa and Bossman fight. Let's drag Baba Mohbad. So by the time we drag Baba Mohbad, Miwa will be forced to come out because drag Miwa from here tomorrow. He's not going to get no information from them. No information. You're not going to get. We're not going to get. This is the route that we've been. I'm so sorry that we've gotten to this point that I'm so sorry. I'm talking on my behalf right now, not on behalf of anything. I'm so sorry that we have gotten to this state that we don't even trust ourselves anymore, that we cannot even give information to us. Because I know that we are all here fighting we are all justice seeker. But I want you to know is that they are going underground because we do not know who to trust. I don't trust Bossman, no. I don't trust you too. I don't know if there are some people that I know that I can give information to, we can rub minds. But if it's now becoming 2-3 people on the phone call and all that, we don't trust anybody at this point. Anybody can record you. Anybody can be bought. Someone that is actually a real soldier for Justice for Mohbad, only to the next thing that you see the person begging Wumi, Wumi, I'm sorry for all what I've said about you. Someone was apologizing to Wumi. Imagine the kind of level of information the person would have carried to the Wumi's camp right now. That's what is going on. So if anyone have not talk about this, now you're hearing that for the first time now from me. People are decamping. They are sending more team Wumi to come and make friends with people on Justice for Mohbad. There's the people that are actually supposed to be on Justice for Mohbad. By the time you go to your platform, you will see that almost 8 boxes there. You will see at least 5 of the boxes is going to be the anti-justice there. Imagine the host there of that platform now, you're not giving information. So why wouldn't the information that you give to them go to them? Because they will push you to talk. They want to know. They want to know more. They know these tactics of asking you questions for you to divulge your information out to them. That is the tactics. They play games. And this is about a game that the government they do not want us to get justice, and to play with the government, you have to be one step ahead of them. You have to know how to play that game. It's a game of chess. It's so sorry that we cannot give you information. I don't know information. I'm just like every other person. I'm not part of the legal team. I have the information that I have, I seek it myself. And maybe a little bit of that I got from Mr. Miwa, because I talked to Mr. Miwa, and when I go to Mr. Miwa, I solve problems. I give him my own stories, and I also give them information. So if they also have information that they want to share, they can also go through the same route, call Miwa, and then you guys can exchange and then talk. So, but you don't want to talk to Miwa, or you don't want to talk to, of course, I will not advise them to call Baba Mohbad at this point, because we don't know. Baba Mohbad he doesn't even know who is for him and who is against him. The people that he always think that are even for him now, they turn out against Baba Mohbad. So who is now enemy? We don't know who is enemy. We don't know who is for Baba. So since Baba Mohbad does not even recognize his enemy and those are actually for him, then that you cut every line from people having access to Baba. Last year, during the time of a foundation that was managing Baba back then, everybody will be calling Baba. This Baba to be on the platform. This man won't be able to sleep. He won't be able to sleep. As he's leaving a platform like this, another platform, like, Baba, how are you? Hey. Baba Mohbad does not know how to say no. You say, thank you, ma. Even if you are a 20 years old person, he will tell you, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Yeah. He will be picking up calls. As he's on the platform, he's already having about another engagement on his phone, or people waiting for him to get out of there. As he's cut off from the other platform, his phone is also ringing again. No time to sleep. Then Mr. Miwa came in. They cut off the slack. Some people that still have access to Baba, some of them are still recording him. That is why one lady called Tolani recorded Baba Mohbad, and he used the recording against Baba Mohbad. I'm actually I'm actually promoting the fact that they should cut everyone calling Baba Mohbad at this point, because he even said it the time during the issue of the saga of Abuja thing. They said Baba Mohbad used a word. He said, I do not know who is for me and who is against me now. That's when they put a call to a host on TV, or a host, and he said, and they gave him the phone to talk to the person, and he said, I don't know who is for me and who is against me. Okay, let me just say hello to the person. How will you be talking to someone that is dragging you and all that if you don't know if the person is for you or against? So why will you now? So they need to cut Baba Mohbad off the phone. And I told them my own suggestion, and I will support to. Even if I'm paid, I don't call Baba. Even if I try to make a phone call to Baba, it's either I go to Mr. Miwa and all stuff like that. I'll make sure that Mr. Miwa is there. Any direct call going to Baba, nobody should be able to have access to Baba right now, because he does not even recognize his enemy anymore. And I hope every one of us need to understand that part. So you won't want to use that part. I tried to call Baba Mohbad, he's not picking up my call. You don't use that to hold Baba hostage. That man does not recognize who, those that are for him and those that are against him. Don't be surprised, even his phone number has actually leaked out to other people on the other camp. But if they also call him, he doesn't even know if those people that call him are even anti-justice. You see what I'm saying right now? This case is really, really big and is really, very critical. And we've gotten to the critical part that we need to be very careful. Don't allow the government or the police to know your next move. That's the game. The game of chess. Don't let your player know your next move. Now we are playing that game. And that's how it's going to go. Shitu is a well-experienced son, is a criminal lawyer, and he knows what and the right thing to do. He has his own game plan. I would be so surprised to see someone that has never been, you have never been to court, you are calling a son Kit, that he does not know what to do, a criminal lawyer. So if you know that you know how to do it, then you can come back to Nigeria and come and take that position. So that's just the way it is. Prince Ola Dimeji, you've been here for a while. How you doing? Okay. All right. So I don't know, before you join, we have some, I guess the member of the legal team where they were once a year. I don't know if they're still here. And we have members of the elders that were actually also working behind the closed door. I do not know if they are still here. I guess one of them or two was here before. And in case they're still listening, if I may ask you, Mr. Prince, I'm Prince Oladimeji, what according to you, what and how? Well, I mean, what are the things you think we need to work on the stage that we are right now that you think that we have not looked into or we need to look into that we need to work on?
Okay.
This justice for Mohbad.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. To me, I have a belief that this justice for Mohbad, we are going to have part two to it. Part two is going to be calling out of some of these anti-justice, what they have put out there. That will be after we get justice for Mohbad. Now, to justice for Mohbad, I think one thing that we should do now is more of like, let us even stand on people who are in that house, because allegedly, according to all the testimony that have been given so far, they are up to like 15 inside that house. And the police report have said 5 were arrested, which Naira Marley, Sam Larry, Prime Boy, Nose, and maybe one other person have been interrogated or been arrested. What about those other people? We need them in Corona inquiry. Even if they are going to come and lie or they are going to tell us cock and bull story, can they request them to come to Corona inquest to come and say what they know? Or if we are going to court, let them come and say what they know. You see, in a court of law, it is very simple thing. Either you are saying the truth or you are telling a lie. It is very easy. By the time they ask you number 4 and number 5 question, you will definitely fall as far as your submission is not correlating with maybe others or with some other things that have happened. Now, that's number 1. Let them call all of them. That's number 1. Then number 2, I know in one way or the other, they must have been calling some private investigators to call me. And with that, I think for our sake, it's something that is very, very important on this. It is something that is super important on this. And what do we want to get from me? Yeah, it is possible that, but I doubt it if that will happen. If they will go and wipe out anything that maybe Glo or MTN or I don't know the ISPs that we have in Nigeria, if they will have bribed them or cut off some of those things, information that they have, I doubt it. But I think with the forensic, we should be able to get that. If they said we have camera inside our house, either you have NDVR or DVR. So if the DVR is inside our house, if it has not been damaged, then you can check it. If it is NDVR, then there should be a way of getting to his cloud and then getting some footage. Also, part of the forensic that have to be done, I said, see, that duvet that was soaked, there is blood in there that was soaked. You can still do forensic on it. So forensic will still tell us the quantity of blood in that clothes was soaked in, because if it bleeded excessively, it means that it bleeded so much. There is a cleanup inside that house. They can still do forensic there, and we can still get this. We can still get this, and I think the last thing, all these things, they are just an opinion. It's just a suggestion. Please don't take it as an advice because you have the best thing to do. You know the best thing to go with. The last thing is this. We should understand that this is a state, this is a case of a state one way or the other, then we should understand that the state itself, in one way or the other, have lied to us. What has made a state to lie to a citizen at that degree?
Exactly.
There should be, there should be a fire for that. Why, when all your citizens are saying that they need this, and you come out to the public and give us a lie, I think there should be a fire for that. There should be a fire for that.
They should be. I've actually talked about that before you joined us. About
Okay.
that, I stated areas that I actually expect before I will actually come out to say that Sanchitu, head of the Lagos team, was actually playing woefully. That was, and I'm going to give him in the next 3 months. I'm actually giving him 2.5 months, and then an extra few half months to make it 3 months. That's when I myself am going to be the one to lead to tell him that, man, you failed woefully. And I came out that I came up with areas where you can actually sue anything suable. We talked
Right.
about because on this, you have to sue. You can sue the police, sue the local police, sue the lawyer, sue the states.
You see,
There are
I
many
was thinking
multiple
that
areas
would
where
come
you
in
can
the
sue the
part two of the
states.
justice before. But with the way the justice is going now, because the state have seen that there's no place for them to hide anymore. And they are like releasing some of the thing that they think that they are hiding before. Because they didn't expect that Nigerians would look for the lab that they claim that they did the autopsy report.
Yeah,
They didn't expect that.
exactly.
So I was thinking, okay, filing against the state will be coming maybe during the part two, because a lot of filings should come, but they are not the major target for now. Because people have to learn. People have to learn that there are some things that they don't say in public. There are some things that when they say it is against the law, is against human rights. They will learn with this justice for Mohbad, because they think that they will just do it and then they will jello like that, like nothing is happening. They will learn in a very hard way, with the way things is going. So
Glad to meet you.
yeah,
Related to the case of the NMS things, there's a thing that they call the IPA law.
yeah.
All right. So because of this case of Mohbad and all that, they have actually implicated NMS in this, and there's already a breach to the IPA. At this point, there's still going to be because I don't know when though. There's still going to be another peaceful demonstration. At this time, we're taking it to the third party lab, ITSI
Okay.
in Pennsylvania.
That's in US.
Yes, in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's still 3 hours drive from INMS lab. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, 3 hours drive. In the same state, too. Just like on one edge to another side of of town. So that's why we couldn't make it, because from NMS to the other lab it's going to take us 3 hours to get there, and we're already tired. So we need to take the battle to that. This time around, we are going to. That's what they see. They know what is going on. That thing they did with the NMS, I don't want to talk about it right now, right? But they know.
they don't believe that all these things will get to this level. Assuming they know that all these
They
things
don't.
will get to this level. Yeah, we can hear you now. Assuming they know that this may get to this level, to be sincere with you, they won't bring out the body of Mohbad for example. They won't bring that body out. And you see, I'm surprised that a state who said, we do Mohbad, we do him a favor in getting justice. As a state, listen, oh, they did Mohbad dead body a favor by bringing his body out, exhuming it, and do autopsy using tax money in doing all these things. I'm now wondering, can you pinpoint out something that you have ever done for Nigerians since the day they've been agitating for things? Can you just point out that thing that you have been doing and Nigerians has never happy on? Nigerians that are paying tax money, that didn't have good road, that didn't have electricity, that didn't have hospital. Like, you are doing us good in getting justice for Mohbad. We are not saying, oh, justice for Mohbad has taken this from you, or he has taken that from you. Do you understand have you even come to the public the reason why you delay the sample by not even taking it to lab for months that you have taken out the samples?
Prince Ladimeji, let us solve this mathematics. Okay? Say we have a very big case. Like I said, and I'll keep repeating that. In case the legal team are listening, in case they are here, I hope they can listen to this. We have upper hand in this case because on this NMS, whatever that they said they took the sample, they failed. And that is an indictment. We can use that indictment. And then they know they messed up because they never believed that the people of Nigerians can actually go that far to the lab to do whatever they want to do. But the thing is this. I've forgotten my line of thoughts. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, please. I've forgotten my line of thoughts.
Now, you see, they are still playing with the lab as present. They don't know that the way US operates is a way whereby things doesn't go under the carpet. Because the lab, when they are set, you see, all this filing of a thing is not going to be between states and then the US or the lab itself. Because number one, the lab have insurance whereby anything that they are doing, even when things went wrong, the insurance company will stand for it. Insurance company have the back of government, either they like it or not. When the lab is saying somebody so please said that this, and in one way or the other, are they liable for it or not? The insurance company will look at it. Okay, somebody said this, and this. Then that person have to be charged. You have a big case to file. So this is a damage to the lab. So if somebody is damaging your name or your character or your behavior, it's a huge sum. So let states go and pay for that money. Then let us see how they can hide those conversations under the carpet. And that's where we'll now stand on it. Like, oh, for real. So the what do they call it? The pathology or whatever.
Toxicology and pathologist, right?
Pathologist that they brought from I think from Lautech or somewhere or from LASU. You come and explain. This is a reverse logistics. Why did you sign this? Why did you come to present this? Who called you? Who paid you? How authentic? What is the ethics?
That is
of your work.
that is the next thing that's going to happen at the next inquest. I would love to see Sanchitu examine these people.
Because they fail to understand the ethics that hold every professional line, especially in medical. They fail to understand it. If you are coming to say, oh, okay, I'm reading this report, either in one way or the other, you have saw an affidavit. Everything that I'm going to say in this room is going to be on the truth, nothing but the truth. But you have come to the public to lie. You've come to the court to lie. There is a penalty for that alone. Why is it that we are not going to query your certification? Why is it that we are not going to query your professionalism on this? Either as a judge who is standing to judge this case or to have all this hearing. The 11, I think there are 11 panel that was set for this. So why is it that they are not going to checkmate a lot of things that they are doing? Because they say that everything starts by them and it ends by them. The police report that is inconclusive till tomorrow, it never concludes. It's inconcluded since the beginning. The autopsy report is coming out inconclusive. When are we going to have a concluded report? For how many month case? I think there should be some checkmate in there.
Mr. Prince.
Yeah.
You know that on a normal ground, Baba Mohbad does not need a lawyer. All right.
Because this is something that even the state
is the state against their suspect, right?
Yeah.
So the lawyer that they actually got now was because of the way they're trying to pilot this case with Baba Mohbad. That's why we got a lawyer to checkmate the state so that they can do the right thing.
Exactly.
Now, they're asking us that during the next inquest, they put in a fact that they should bring in Neramali, Samilari, the nurse, and the Rosha. Now, they're not told the Baba Mohbad to go and be looking for the addresses of all these people. Who's supposed to be the Baba Mohbad's lawyer supposed to be the one to get the addresses of all these people, or the state's supposed to be the one to get it? Now, you see what I'm saying? All their responsibility that they supposed to do, they give it to the legal thing. The case is the state against the suspect. So why is it that it's Baba Mohbad's legal team that should be the one looking for the addresses of all these people? Can you see the games and the handpicks of all this the government trying to frustrate every effort
you see
the citizens?
They forget to understand that the citizen that they have in that country, they are not just a mouth saying, like the way, don't worry, just give them anything, bamboos them anything, and then the case will close.
All right. Okay.
They forget to realize that. Exactly. Now, you see, maybe because they are seeing Baba Mohbad as an ordinary carpenter and nobody will come to his rescue. Or maybe they think Mohbad is just an ordinary person, is not reigning as a Davido or as a Wizkid or as all these other talent that we have in Nigeria.
Anyway, yeah.
It's just somebody that will roll
up in 10 minutes. Let me try to see if Celery, are you there? You've been here for like an hour now and you've been muted. So can you unmute if you're still there? Celery, are you there? Are you with us? We have one or two things to say. Oh,
Celery.
Ah, you've been
Yes,
so patient. Oh my God. Are you Nigerian? Oh
yeah.
my goodness. You've been here for like an hour or more, and you've been quiet like that. How are you doing, sir? Oh my. Hello.
Okay, I'm a lady. Uh, I'm
Oh,
at work. I'm at work.
Legend.
Can you hear me?
okay. So you want to talk?
I think our network.
Yes, I just want to chip in my contribution to what we have been saying. But mine
Yeah.
might be different because I'm going to use the slang that our president used, that our Divo, our
Hello,
Wale,
phone.
means that I'm going to persecute them. For Vale, we are going to persecute them. They are going to go to jail for it because they have committed a great offense. I'm in the US. If this happened, all of them in their house, even those that are not even there, would have been arrested. All of them would have been arrested by now. They get your web secrets at that moment in time. I know you all are outside, you know what it means or for a crime to happen. And these, they were just tossing it and as if it's quite play. So my prayer is with everybody, all the hosts, with the justice. They didn't die. I've not been speaking on air platform. I always say I listen to people and people want to fertilize it there, but I always pray for you. But this evening, I'm privileged to speak on the Bossman. Bossman, you have changed your name 3 or 4 times. I've been following body, but God is.
No,
Don't
I've
let
not
us
changed my name.
release
My
what
name
they
is
are
still,
going
my
to
name is still
do.
Bossman. Oh.
The guilty.
I've not changed my name. I only changed my name with
Yeah,
some
I
of the
saw
trying to.
indispensable. Who is indispensable?
And now it's still Bossman, invincible
Oh, okay.
Bossman.
Maybe I'm missing it with a chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indispensable. Yes, you
Yeah,
are
they're trying to, they're trying
indispensable
to, they're
indeed
trying to, they're trying to cut
because
me
you are
off. So I
fortune.
put it. Yeah, yeah. See, everyone has been the front runner. Everyone has
Yes,
been in the
yes, I
front runner.
know.
We all have one or two roles to play in this justice for mobile. Nobody can actually cut anyone off. All right. But when he's trying to play bad politics, dirty politics,
Yes,
no, 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 no.
yes.
You don't do that in justice for mobile. Over
God
to
will
you, man.
get God will, all of them. God will catch on them. Whoever is in this justice trying to cover it, God is going to deal with that. God is going to fix them out. Everything Ìlérí Olúwa says, èèyàn mẹ́rin ni mí, màláìka ni mí. He knows himself, but it's just that he cannot really figure out who he really is. But at least in a different way, he's passing his message out through his music, and people listen to it. As some they get the facts of it. But I just continue to pray. As I said, I don't talk, but I listen and I pray with you guys. And the legal
All right.
team, I'll just advise the legal team. There are people around them that might be giving them, they just want to get more information. They want to just, the snitches are there everywhere. Even they don't have to trust anybody. I'm not saying they should not trust their wife, does not trust their children. But people, they can use enemies. Here in America, they can use enemies to get you. You know that. Even
Yes.
any civilized country, they can use enemies to get you. But they just need to use wise and diplomatic in dealing with people. So I just submission. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Because I'm going to be running up in a few minutes now. But the thing is that the main reason, just to buttress all, the reason why I came up here today was not to analyze any other thing about justice for Mohbad. We're actually still talking about justice for Mohbad, but the main reason that brought me up here is that I was like just getting tired and really irritated by the antics of those that are supposed to be a member of this Justice for Mobile and the antics, the plans, and what they're trying to play. Is if you've been at the beginning of this Justice for Mobile right from the beginning, you should be able to denounce our the kind of how these people are playing the games. I guess because they are we have issues because there was with them because they have no information. They're trying to and get their lawyer involved at the point they want their lawyer to be the legal team. I mean the lead of the legal team, and I guess that's where we have this correct clashes. And like I said, on my own,
Yes,
this is
I
my own
know.
view. I say nothing wrong. Now, I want you to understand this. I say nothing wrong. We have been more than one, two, three, four, five lawyers in this legal team. But the I mean, as a legal team, working with as a legal team of Baba Mohbad, I mean justice for for Mohbad. But where I have issue is this because we are at a critical state and we've seen how they portrayed the public lawyer, especially like I said, Bankley and Smith are very, very, very good lawyers. They are good lawyers. But the problem that we have right now, that for me, I'm talking about my own opinion, my own view right now, is that the people that we have around Bankley and Smith, we see how they were able to gag around this man and piloting them, telling them what to do. They were able to even bring them on social media, on TikTok. From TikTok, they took them again to YouTube. You see, when you bring all this sun to how many sun have you seen on YouTube or TikTok on TikTok? They don't. It shows that you're just making caricature of a son. It's making people to disrespect them and all that. In fact, they sent me a recording when that there is someone in the bunch calling their son, "Hello, you guys," using "you guys" for a son. It's kind of a little bit demeaning and all that. So it doesn't make them professional. You will never see a professional son coming on TikTok and engaging with people. How many times have you seen that Sam Falano coming into the box, engaging people on the other side? And I said, okay, since our people now are now coming and criticizing San Shitu because they expected San Shitu to come on here in the box to engage us and all stuff like that. So okay, the day you find Falano on the other side talking on TikTok, on social media, on TikTok, when this Justice for Mohbad, please take a video of that and send me the video, and I will send it to Mr. Miwa, and we will make sure that we're all going to work together and make sure that they must come up here and come and engage us, because we never see Falano come up in the box of TikTok engaging people or women. So why do you want our own lawyer to do that? It doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's just the way it is. So today was just not to analyze, but for us to, it's supposed to be a time of questioning. I was like, okay, ask me any question regarding the Justice for Mohbad. If I'm privy to that information, I will tell you. That is, if the information is the thing that can go to the public, or those that are actually peddling the fact that the legal team are not working or we're not on the right track. So if they're so sure of themselves and they really want to engage me and convince me, or they can show me areas where they think that the legal team are doing wrong, or we are not on the right track, or we've not done nothing, then we should come up here and engage. I've sent invitations to some of them. They declined, they kept declining. They just refuse to come up here. Those people that I know that are actually peddling all these things. The legal team are not doing anything. But Mohbad is supposed to be dry. Blah, 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 blah. So all what you're saying right now, you're only telling that to your followers. Your followers are not asking you right questions, because if you know that what you will stand for, you know about it, or what you're talking about, you know so well. You know it's so well that you can engage Bossman. Then come and let us engage, and they refuse to come up with to engage. And anyway, that's just the way it is. Like I said, there's nothing bad we coming out, or the PR coming up here to engage us. But the fact is that they have hired a PR for the past, it's been almost how many months now? 2 months. But the problem we have right now is this. The PR has his own family. He has seen what happened. He has seen the way they hired his own principal, Baba Mohbad. I mean, the way they dragged Baba Mohbad, his principal. He's not even scared to bring his face out there to engage people, because he doesn't want a situation that will pick his face. He has kids, he has wives, he has families. He doesn't want his family to go through that, So he's actually being careful, because we also put ourselves in this situation. There is a PR. He has not showed up. He has been the one handling Baba Mohbad's platform. Everything you see that they put on Baba Mohbad is the one doing that. And there are some other grand work that he is doing on the social media level and all that, but he's not just coming on TikTok to engage people, but because he's scared of being dragged by some of us. You see?
Yeah, Bossman. I think maybe somewhere last week I make mention of something when I was giving a submission. I said one of the reasons why we are not going to have someone as maybe as a regular peer on this justice for Mohbad is the way the public see things or the way we do things. Because number one, a professional peer will have their own way of doing things. And with this justice for Mohbad, because of even the anti-justice that we have inside justice, they are the one that will just spring up something that doesn't have any roots.
Yeah.
They will just pick something, pick it, and make it a subject of discussion.
See, exactly. See, let me just because of that. Can I interrupt you? I don't want to. Oh, you're not going to whatever. There is this situation that's going on regarding to Tim Lagata. There is this message that was in circulation right now. I later find out, which I know of. I know about it, and that's why I'm going to talk about it. The text messages that is circulating on social media right now, I got the privilege to the person that actually got the message, that screenshot that message out to the public. And I was told that the message has been out there. The conversation that is out there is already, it has been there since January of this year.
Yes, I know about it.
You know about it?
Yes.
In fact, I
know about it, and I'm like, why people are just doing
in fact, I have the person screenshot the previous conversation before it got to the one that was screenshot, and then the other, the aftermath of the after the previous. How can I even say this word? English is a bastard. The person only screenshot the middle of a line of the conversation. There's a conversation they've said before and after. I have all the conversation. I went on the Novozara Gold and I opened my camera and I showed them what they were said before and after. And in fact, people just want to see. The person that actually took this screenshot wanted to use that aspect to get at
like a time.
At that time. But the person screenshot that and sent it to some of our friends. The lady sent it to some of our friends, and then he told those friends, don't give it out to the public yet. So those friends at this time decided that they are not angry with Lakata, and they decided to use that as a weapon against Lakata now. So they started circulating that messages to the media. And before we know it, the message got to the other team, Timumi and all that. They started circulating that. And then some of those people that actually want Lagata down saying, Lagata, I say Baba Mohbad is looking for money. It has been since January. In fact, it was when Yekudi came out. Because in the message that I have, in the continuation of that message, it was when Yekudi came out and he said that he went to Baba Mohbad to come to a platform, and then they refused Baba Mohbad to come to that platform. It was after that program that they started chatting. Then, in fact, the name of Yekudi was appearing in the message that I have.
Imagine.
That is the new message. That is the long message, right? That I have. So people just thought that the message was just recent. It has happened since January. You see how people always want to bring war, they bring the what has happened in the past to fight you because they believe that you are the one that wants to, it is what it is. Game, politics, and all stuff like that. It is what it is today anyway. Oh my God. Okay, I'm already 5 minutes late. So, guys, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain today. I was supposed to come up here for 30 minutes on to 1 hour, and 1 hour on to 4 hours. Can you imagine? That's why I know they always have time. That's why I'd rather be a guest because I'll be able to just talk and get out and do my own thing. But being a host is going to take a whole lot of me. Like I said, I did not come up here today to have to analyze about Mohbad thing and all stuff like that. But I was just irritated by some of the antics of all these people that are trying to get power. So they are power drunk. I call them power drunk. But I do not know why we cannot work together, but they just want their own way, and they believe everybody is really their own way is best.
Yes, so they are the genius.
So, and if you decide to engage them, and you see that they cannot win you or your opinion,
they take you as enemy.
They will bring you down from the platform. They will just from the platform. And why would you want to go there the next time? That's just the way it is, everyone. So I'm 6 minutes late now. I have run this platform for 4 hours, 6 minutes, 7 minutes now. So everyone, thanks for coming. Today is my first time opening up live to my debut. Yeah, let me say my debut. I'm coming on Justice for Mohbad thing. And yeah, thanks for coming, everyone.
All right.
Thank you, Bossman. Have a good one.
Maybe I'm going to be coming up often when, you can't be saying me off like that, or maybe once in a while. Yeah. I was supposed to come up since it couldn't come up, so I decided to do it myself because I just get tired of the whole thing. And like I said, please do not inherit anyone's enemy, all right? Because somebody doesn't like somebody and decide to peddle lies about the person, do not inherit the person's enemy. They tell you a rumor, try to make sure that you get your fact right from that person because there's a lot of lies flying everywhere. A lot of lies flying. Very trust me. Get the fact right. Don't fight or don't inherit anybody's enemy and stay positive. Thanks for supporting Justice for Mohbad. And at the same time, the GoFundMe is there, the Access account is there. Don't forget to support the Access account. We still need more money because there's a lot of stuff going on behind that we cannot say out right now. And I know that, like I said, there's going to be accountability. Don't worry about that. Transparency and accountability, we get into those money collected. I stand for that, and there will be accountability for that. And that's just the way it is. Thanks for
All right.
Soldier for Justice for Mohbad, for not relenting. And we're expecting you to continue to support Justice for Mohbad. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for coming to this platform.